Alright guys, this is going to be part one of the two-part series of all my gear, all my fishing gear. So in part one, I'm just going to be going over all my rods that I have back here. This part should be shorter than part two because I have less rods than all my gear, baits, line, lures, tackle, just all of that stuff. So this part should be a lot shorter. But I don't really want to do a lot of videos like this because I don't really like, well, me personally, I don't like watching videos of just people talking about all the crap. But once I can get out into the water and film some actual fishing videos, this is what we have for now. Alright, so just to get this one out of the way, this first rod, this is one of my first fishing rods. It's just like this spin cast reel on this broken pole. All the eyes are bent and stuff. As you can see, this eye is pretty messed up. So yeah, I've never really used this thing. The reel works okay, but I never use these types of reels. It still has working drag and stuff, but this pole is pretty much crap. So I never really used that one. I'm just going to get that out of the way. The second rod I have is another pretty crappy one. I'm going to get all the bad ones out of the way first. It's this Cabela's like spin cast reel again. Almost like pretty similar to the other one. Was really inexpensive. And then the pole that's on is one of those Shakespeare species poles, and this one is panfish right here. So the pole's alright. It's really short though. It's only like 5 feet, I think. And I slapped this reel in it. I have that spinnerbait on. So I never really use that one either. And then this next one is another crappy one. I'm just gonna get out of the way that I never really use. It is this, I don't know what brand this is. It's just this another spin cast reel. I think it works alright. Pretty messed up. But the pole's pretty good. So I never really use this because of the reel, but this is a 5-foot 5-inch pole. It's a Shakespeare pole, I think. Pretty good. But I never really use this one. So now that I got the ones that I pretty much never use out of the way, I'm gonna go to the rods that I rarely use. So right here we got the Doc Demon Mini Beast, I like to call it. It's this very tiny Cabela's like $30 reel on this. I think 10-pound line. And then this 38-inch mini, it looks like an ice fishing pole, but I don't even know where I got this thing. I've had this for a really long time. And right now, I usually use this for bluegill. So it's set up with a bobber, weight, and hook right here. I usually use it for because I bluegill fish a lot. So yeah, I rarely use this pole. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to just the poles that I never really use because they're kind of crap. So this pole right here is it's a 5-foot 2-piece rod. It's for either a spin cast or a bait caster because it has the little finger grip right here. Cork rod, pretty nice. It's really short though, really bendy. I don't think I'd really use this. I think I use it for like trout or bluegill fishing, but yeah, this is one of my poles I have laying around. So here is another pole that I used kind of often. It's a 6-foot Daiwa medium action pole. It's 2-piece, I think. Yeah, it's a 2-piece pole for a spinning reel. Pretty nice pole. I usually use this for bass fishing. It's like one of my backup rods that I bring to a pond with me. Really nice. I like the flexible tip on this, so I can really see the hits before I actually feel them from bass. But yeah, I really like this rod. This next one right here, I just had a random reel and rod laying around. So this is a 6-foot Shakespeare rod right here. 2-piece. And I just put this huge like Shakespeare Catfish series reel on that. So I usually use this as one of my backup catfishing reels, but I don't use it as often. This next one is probably my second most used catfishing pole. It's one of those Shakespeare species poles. This is the orange and silver catfish one. I put some 35-pound blue line on here. I really like this pole. I think this is 7-foot pole. It's pretty big. So yeah, this is probably my backup catfishing rod. Alright, so this next rod is a 7-foot medium heavy action catfishing rod. This is the Ugly Stik GX2, the big thick catfishing one. This is definitely my go-to catfishing rod. I use that pole. I bought this as a combo, so this is the reel that comes with it. It's the Shakespeare Ugly Stik reel. It's probably my go-to catfishing combo. So this next one here is just a Daiwa 5-foot 5-inch pole right here with a flexible tip. I sometimes use this for bass fishing. I usually use it for throwing frogs because I have some braid on there. And this is it's a Daiwa reel also, so it's like a Daiwa combo right here. Pretty good. And the final pole right here is I actually won the pole right here at a contest thing. Yeah. And this is the same reel that I just showed you last time. This is another Daiwa reel. I think it's like the Daiwa 2000 something. 3 ball bearings. It's one of those Crossfire series ones. Yeah, I really like this one also. Alright, so now I'm just going to move on to the reels that I rarely use and aren't on poles. So this first one is this Shakespeare Baitcaster. I think I won this in a competition or something. I don't know where I won this, but I know I definitely didn't pay for this thing because it's a piece of garbage. So yeah, this thing sucks butt right here. I never used this. And then this one, I just haven't found a pole to put it on. This is just a Daiwa Crossfire probably. I mean, I have freaking 100 of those. No, it's a Daiwa Shock 1500 2B. I rarely use this thing. Still pretty good though. It's not a bad reel. I have these reel grips on it. It wouldn't freaking move. Those reel grips. Apparently, if you have those, you're a pro fisherman. So, of course, I have those. Come out here, pro fisherman. Alright, so for the final rod slash combo slash gear slash booty, this is my favorite rod by far. Probably my most expensive. It's the Abu Garcia casting combo. I don't know which kind this is because I'm not a pro yet. But I just use this for like bass fishing. It's a 6-foot 5-inch pole. I really like it. I just have some 12-pound line on here and a Gary Yamaha Senko right there. So yeah, this thing's the best reel ever. If you use this thing, you're a pro. Thank you for watching part 1 of my gear series, and be on the lookout for part 2. So this next one is a combo I bought. I saved up for like 10 years for this thing. I freaking bought this thing for about $500. It's the best combo out there. It's a 2-foot 7-inch medium action rod right here with this nice reel. Doesn't really work as good as it did when I first got it, but it's still really good. So yeah, it's my favorite one right here.